Good morning, grade 5 students. Welcome to our lesson today. Our lesson today is Top Stars, Part 1 in Module 3. Let's take a look at our objectives today. By the end of this video, you will be able to learn 10 new words to use them in sentences correctly. You will be able to identify the main idea of the text through pictures, discussion, and skimming. And finally, you will be able to locate specific details to complete 8 sentences. First of all, I'd like you to be ready by opening your student book pages 32 and 33 and your workbook page 27. Before reading, we are going to learn some new words that can help us read easily. Can you describe this picture? Is it a garden? I think it is something bigger than a garden. It is jungle. Here is an example. There is a large jungle in Brazil. Jungle here is a noun. Where can we find this view? Yes, in the jungle. Very good. What do we call it? Excellent. Waterfall. Here is an example. There is a beautiful waterfall in the jungle. And waterfall here is a noun. Can you describe this picture? It is a large area of land which is covered with sand. What do we call it? It's desert. Very good. Are there many plants in the desert? No, there aren't. Very good. It is very hot in the desert. Desert here is a noun. We mentioned in the previous example that there aren't many plants in the desert. So, do you know what is this picture? It's plant. Very good. There aren't many plants in the desert. Plant here is a noun. What do we call the piece of land that is surrounded by water? Yes, island. This is an island. Banana Island is a beautiful place in Qatar, and actually, island here is a noun. Can you tell me what is this? It's a large town. What do we call the large town? Excellent. City. Dukhan is a quiet city, and city here is a noun. Can you describe this land? Well, it's free from water. It's not moist, so it is dry. Excellent. The desert is a hot and dry place, and dry here describes the desert, so it is an adjective. Look at these water drops. This piece of cloth is not dry. It is wet. When it rains, everything gets wet. So wet here is an adjective. Can you tell me what is this? It's a large area of land. We call it continent. There are 7 continents in the world. So continent here is a noun. Look at the picture. What are they doing? They are crossing the street. Cross. You must be careful when you cross the street. And cross here is a verb. It's time to practice pronouncing the new words that we learned today. First, you have to listen to the words Then pause the video and repeat loudly.
Plant, waterfall, jungle, desert, island, city, dry, wet, continent, cross.
We need to use the words we have learned in sentences correctly. So open your workbook page 27. You have to read these 6 sentences and to complete them with these words. The words are waterfall, jungle, island, city, desert, and continent. I'll do the first one for you. In the space, it's very hot in the day, but very cold at night. Excellent. In the desert. Now pause the video, complete the rest of the sentences, and then play the video again to check your answers. Number 2. Asia is the biggest space of all. Of course, it's the biggest continent. Number 3. Angel Falls in Venezuela is the highest space in the world. Angel Falls, it is the highest waterfall. Number 4. In a space, you must be careful because there are many wild animals like snakes or tigers. Snakes and tigers, yes, very good. Jungle. Did you know that Iceland is an island? Very good. Some people call New York the space that never sleeps. It's the city that never sleeps. Well done. Have we learned 10 new words and we used them in sentences correctly? Of course, yes. Now I want you to become a reading detective. Your mission is to find clues in the text you will be reading. As a reading detective, you will need to find some evidence to answer this question. What are they talking about? Now we will discuss the pictures to find some evidence for this question. Look at this picture. Where are the kids? I think they are in a classroom. And there is a teacher who is showing them something on the board. It is a desert. Let me introduce to you Majid and Saleh. The boy with the orange jumper is Majid, and the boy with the green jumper is Saleh. Look at this picture. What can you see? Well, there is a map on the board. I think it is for Sahara Desert. Look at this picture. There is a picture for a jungle. What about this one? Here, the boys are imagining something. Majid is imagining a city, and Khalid is imagining an island. We are still searching for more evidence to answer the question, what are they talking about? So we need to skim the text very quickly to find more clues. Now pause the video and search for more clues by underlining the keywords that can help you answer the question. Well, we have found deserts, Sahara Desert, countries, jungles, forests, lakes, waterfalls, Amazon. Where is the best place to live? And island. So what are they talking about? Excellent. They are talking about different places around the world. Have we identified the main idea of the text through pictures, discussion, and skimming? Yes, very good. Let's move on to the third and the last objective today. Now you need to read for more information. Shadow read with the audio to complete these 8 sentences. And remember, underline the answers in your books. Here you are some clues.
It's Sunday morning.
What do you know about deserts, children?
They're hot and dry, and there aren't many plants.
I think they are the driest places in the world.
Well done. And in which continent can you find the largest desert?
In Asia? No. It's the Sahara Desert in Africa. Look, it crosses 12 countries.
That's right, Sammy.
Later.
What about jungles?
They're forests, and it rains every day.
Yes, I think they are the wettest places in the world.
There are lakes and waterfalls too. The biggest jungle is the Amazon.
Now tell me, where is the best place to live?
On an island. They're the most beautiful places in the world. No way. Cities are better than islands.
I mean, between the desert and the jungle.
Sorry, Mr. Mohammed.
Let's check the answers together. Number 1. Deserts are the space and space places in the world. Driest and hottest. Number 2. There aren't many space in the desert. There aren't many plants. Number 3. The Sahara Desert is the space desert in the world. Largest. Number 4. The Sahara Desert spans 12 countries. It crosses. Number 5. Jungles are the space places in the world. Wettest. Number 6. The space is the biggest jungle. Amazon. Number 7. Khalid thinks islands are the space places in the world. Most beautiful. Number 8. Majid thinks space are better than islands. Cities. Time for self-assessment. Pause the video and take your time checking your answers and then correct your mistakes by yourself. Have we located specific details to complete 8 sentences? Yes! After reading the text, I want you to check your information by doing this quiz. You have to read and tick T for true and F for false. Read the sentences and decide whether they are true or false. Number 1. The deserts are dry and hot. Number 2. Sahara Desert crosses 5 countries. Number 3. The biggest jungle is in Africa. Pause the video and answer the question. Have you got them all correct? Excellent. Now, if you got something wrong, you have to correct your mistakes. We reached the end of our lesson today, and we have learned 10 new words and used them in sentences correctly. We also have identified the main idea of the text through pictures, discussion, and skimming. We have located specific details to complete 8 sentences. And finally, we had a quiz to check our information about the text we have read. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find it interesting. Goodbye, dear students. See you next time.